At it again, Papa. And so early? You scatterdusk better than any man who ever lived.
I've been listening to the crack of the eggshells, and that's the 10th, unless I'm mistaken.
You've always found it difficult to have a definite opinion about anything, haven't you?
Is that any way for a child to speak to his parent? I have much more respect for mine.
And see what it cost you.
You're your mother's son, all right.
That establishes half my parentage, but why question the rest? You are insulting your own honor. It is just like you, though, to give yourself all sorts of imaginary troubles.
I tremble for your future.
You've always been a splendid trembler, Papa.
You might have left a little breakfast for me and your mother. Just think.
Oh, I don't believe in thought. Too much thinking.
So you have been discussing my past with your mother.
Can't you ever forget your family troubles?
But my memories
Are nothing but the lash with which yesterday flogs tomorrow.
And today?
Today, May is mad with the kiss of April, and the lust of summer stirs the spring.
You know I don't like these lyric outbursts. Save all that sort of thing for your mother. Sit still and let's face the facts.
All right, Papa. Don't you think I'm old enough for love?
There are some subjects no self-respecting parent ever discusses with his child. So how did you learn about such things in the forest here where we never see a newspaper?
There are certain barnyard facts.
So my innocent boy has learned life from watching the immodesty of nature.
Control yourself, Papa. A nervous parent isn't good for a child.
Oh, you've done it! That's the last egg.
Look, get some more.
More? We haven't a shilling in the house. We haven't had a customer for months, and our credit has lost its reputation.
Something is sure to happen. Life can't stand still. Somebody will be passing through the forest.
And in the meantime?
Let's be true optimists. We'll forget all about breakfast and look forward to lunch.
Good morning, Robin. I hope your father hasn't been annoying you.
Wow. Good morning, Mater. You're late.
Oh, I just simply couldn't get out of bed. It was so cozy under the quilts while your clammy father was shaving. Besides, I just had to finish my French novel. Well, Ham, why aren't you cleaning up?
There are last night's dishes if you'd like
I mess with those dishes? Not all the perfume of Arabia would wash away the odor.
Why can't you or Robin help me?
Ham! I am trying very hard to be pleasant. Remember my infinite variety. Even a queen will tell.
Yes, but there's Robin.
Oh, my poor fragility! Oh, yes, I'm sure you would like this poor delicate lad to bear your fondles for you. Oh, you pitiless parent! Can't you see the boys have starved?
Really, my dear.
Ham! That's right. Dusting is the perfect symbol of your futility. And when you get through, come over here and polish up the heirloom.
What is it, anyway?
What difference does it make? Where's your pride of blood? Hasn't it come down for generations?
Well, what's the good of it?
What's the good of it? Oh, I can't breathe in such a Philistine atmosphere. To you and your father, yes, I suppose, nothing is good unless it is useful. Thank God I am a woman. Too much practicality chokes me and always has. I'd as lief die this minute. I have immortal longings in me. Give me some breakfast.
seldom stray where I'm wanted.
Have you come far?
Yes, I've been racing with the years.
We weren't expecting you.
Then I'll stay. Is anyone else at the inn?
We haven't had a soul for months.
Fool! At last, I've eluded them.
I hope you're not referring to your parents.
I never had any parents. The stars were my cradle, the life of man my jumping jack, and time my nurse.
Am I to understand?
Don't try to, Papa. You've never understood anything.
I was found on the steps of a foundling hospital with a strange little note in my hand.
What did it say?
Really, Robin, I think the young lady would rather not.
Oh, I don't mind. Eventually I tell everything. These were the words. Your mother is fame and your father is tomorrow.
I've been waiting for you. Let's be friends.
She's probably escaped from a sanitarium.
She seems quite sane to me.
You are no judge. What are you doing here? An unprotected girl alone in the forest of Arden?
I'm running away.
Oh, young lady, I come from a long line of emotional ancestors. And I understand many things. From whom and from what are you running away?
From man.
I thought as much.
Just at this moment, to be more specific, I'm attempting to elude 2 gentlemen who pursue me everywhere.
I'll teach them, the fools.
Oh, I don't take them seriously.
Why not?
They're literary men.
Don't speak slightingly of literature. To be or not to be.
Don't finish that. Go on with your story.
I don't want to interrupt your husband's soliloquy.
My dear, the only excuse for a soliloquy is its interruption.
Cleo, I do wish you'd let me finish.
Hamlet, I don't want you to say another word. Go over in the corner, pick up that barrel and sit on it. Well, miss, now, what about these 2 gentlemen?
If I mention their names, you might know them.
Quite probably. Who are they?
Gossip!
Oh, quiet.
Don't ask him to be quiet. He seems to have a charming sense of humor.
What's that?
Something that might have saved you, Daddy.
Well, what about these 2 gentlemen?
Their ridiculous attention embarrasses me. I escaped from one only to encounter the other. There was no place in town where I could hide from them. I thought I was safe in my club. It's called the Sunny Side of Olympus Club. But I wasn't. One of them, the philosopher, found me out and appeared there the next day disguised as the head waiter. I had to resign, of course.
Oh, I too have had illuminating experiences with men. The brutes.
Oh, don't start that, Mother. Like all emotional women, you've saved for the future what you've squandered in the past.
Hold your tongue, or as old as you are, I'll box your ears. Go on, dear. Tell me everything.
There isn't much more to tell. After I left my club, I joined a troupe of players passing through London. I seemed really to have got away. But the following week, the poet arrived and joined the company as chief clown.
For a brief moment, discarding his disguise.
All the world's a stage.
And life's its seamstress, changing the sackcloth of yesterday into the motley of tomorrow.
No one asked either of you to recite.
I'm beginning to like your son.
I knew you would. I liked you from the beginning.
Are 2 men enough? What's your story?
Back in London, I sent a charming obituary of myself to the papers.
Am I to understand that you are dead?
No, I am alive. Forever.
Oh? So you're a ghost?
Don't say that. I couldn't survive another.
My funeral. My funeral was only a subterfuge.
I don't believe in funerals. And baked meats.
You would have liked mine. I had the most distinguished pallbearers.
Yes.
Adam and Guinevere, and the Queen of Sheba, and Harold the Saxon.
She seems to know a lot of nice people.
We will charge her twice as much as usual.
And now all the world believes me dead. But here I am, in Arden, free at last
So am I.
To be conscious of happiness is to hear Nemesis rapping at the portal.
Nevertheless, I'm happy.
Customer! It's a man with a big book.
Oh, it's Francis!
Let me manage him.
I have a great idea.
Come in! Is there anybody at the inn? Your humble servant. I'm in search of a young girl. There is nobody in the house but me, and father and mother, and they're upstairs in bed.
Who are your parents?
Master and Mistress Hamlet.
Didn't know there was a mistress, Hamlet.
There are more things than are dreamed of in your philosophy.
What would you do for a crisp pound note?
Up to 10 minutes ago, I should have said, run up to London for a holiday.
Somewhere in the forest, a young lady is hiding.
In the forest?
Yes, she's trying to avoid me.
Impossible.
Oh, it's only temporary, of course. She can't escape me for long. Find her for me and the pound is yours.
Make it a guinea and I'll look for her tomorrow.
Tomorrow may be too late.
Why?
Can you keep a secret?
How can I tell till you have told me?
Someone else is searching for her too.
No!
But the quest is mine for today at least. Friend William doesn't suspect that I know he's tracking her. He's very shrewd. He sent me an anonymous letter to lead me astray. But I tricked him this time.
How?
I sent him an anonymous letter. And by now he's safe on the road to Richmond where he thinks she's waiting for him.
You are very ingenious. You ought to be a dramatist.
Oh, I leave drama to dullowits like William. My, how I could enjoy a laugh at his expense.
Why don't you?
Laughter doesn't become a philosopher.
Are you afraid you will strain your soul?
How can one strain the non-existent? I haven't yet established the soul as an entity. That's one of the things I promised to do. If only that elusive girl would come and keep house for me.
How long do you give me to find her for you?
The sooner the better. I have philosophic premonitions. I see things as in a crystal.
Oh, you must meet Mama. She loves fortune-telling too.
Bodings beset me. I feel that if she's not mine in the next 15 minutes, I may lose her forever. There is a tide.
What's that?
It's a trifle of William's.
Why stop to quote?
It's a hopeless habit of philosophers. The field is free, and high adventure hangs upon the moment.
Why, what is the matter with you? Are you speaking verse?
I feel a spiritual influence.
It's a man with a Van Dyke beard.
Anachronistic. But no matter, it's William! Quick, hide me!
Good morning, Puck!
I am Robin Goodfellow, and my name is not Puck.
It will be henceforth and forever. I christen you anew, transmuting Robin from this day forth by the bright alchemy of singing sounds to Puck, that symbol of eternal laughter. Is there anyone in the home?
Only me, and father and mother, and they're upstairs in bed.
Biding the day, drowse laggard in the lap of night. And who is your father, Puck?
My father's name is Hamlet, and my mother's name is Mistress Cleopatra Hamlet.
Oh, a combination greatly to be dreaded. Alas, poor Hamlet. I knew him, Puck. A fellow of... You didn't know that? A fellow of perpetual sighs and melancholy fancies. You say there's no one in the inn, jackanapes. Say but the two snores of those ancient lovers. One flight up.
There hasn't been a soul come here in months.
Have you perchance, by some blessed mishap, seen a maiden in the woodlands?
Someone may be wandering in the forest.
What would a gleaming guinea mean to you?
The first tip I've had since Christmas.
Bring me the girl, Heather, and the trash is yours.
I'll look for her tomorrow.
Tomorrow, no, my lad! There's a glass gold opportunity, all pregnant with bright prophecy, if man but read at the propitious moment. But let the peak and second Slip and lo, the gobble tumbles from the serpent's hand and sprinkles a rain of lost forevers upon the sunless stretches of the world.
I don't think that I understand you.
Few do at first here. I shall make it 2 guineas if you get the girl instanter.
Why such unpremeditated haste? Is the lady, well-to-do?
She is richer than a rubied Mexican mind. Why, the sheer penny of her name spells eternity. Can you keep a secret?
Ah, a secret's not a secret till it's shared by 2.
Properly turned, that would make a charming couplet. Listen, boy.
Yes, sir.
There is someone else looking for her too. A very learned gentleman.
If the other fellow is so clever, he will find her first.
Oh, Tom Bellamy, bellows, no, Pop! Sir Francis mustn't know that I'm aware of his pursuits. He's very shrewd. He sent me an anonymous letter, leading me astray. But I've tricked him this time.
How?
I've sent him an anonymous letter. And by now, he's halfway to Windsor, where he thinks the girl is waiting for him.
What's the matter?
My laugh is out of joint. Cursed spite. A laugh is not laughter, unless it's laughed outright.
I'm sorry for you. So you can't laugh either?
Only with great difficulty since my marriage.
Yes?
Ever since I bartered away my priceless bachelorhood for Anne's disappointing virginity, my sense of comedy has become so poignant that I'm forever hearing the echo of old tears in the ripple of new laughter.
It must be very unfunny to be a humorist.
Nothing is more tragic. If only I can return to an early manner, perhaps I can persuade my runaway daughter to abide with me.
What is that? What?
That's that voice, that soft, sweet, and silver voice. More mellow than chanting cherubs in holy hallelujah at the feet of God.
Be still! If it's she, and she hears you speaking poetry, she may be too frightened to come in. Ha!
Angels and ministers of grace defend me! Be thou a saint of God, or a goblin damned.
Stop quoting me, William.
Alas, poor ghost!
You know perfectly well that no theory of spiritualism has ever been irrefutably proved.
That being so, all I can say is that your too solid flesh would melt.
I heard you. It's disgraceful the way you're treating Mistress Hathaway Shakespeare, running after a young girl like this.
With my wife, I have nothing to reproach myself.
And why not?
As a gift in memory, I've willed her my best bedstead.
Is that the way to repay me for writing half your plays for you?
Only in exchange for writing most of your essays.
Sharper than a serpent's tooth.
Even though you're agitated, we needn't divulge our literary secrets.
That but cannot be false to every man.
Francis, don't. Even though you're angry, don't misquote me.
Angry? Nothing in the world can make me angry. I'm a philosopher. Come, let's search the house.
Look! There, in the sunlight! There she is!
Come! Go!
Your wit works swift as laughter.
You're safe. And now my wages, please.
Someday, I'll pay you with a kiss.
Someday? I've forfeited my London holiday. Now you bid me a 10 years pilgrim, questing the scarlet altar of your lips.
I didn't say 10 years. A kiss is but a little sweetness.
Leaping the road to rapture. Oh, I'm dizzy with eternity. Come, let's lose ourselves in Arden.
Wait. But a moment. I shall leave them this, for memory of me, that they may be remembered.
Come, come, and none will ever find us, wandering the tangled sweet ways, leading forever nowhere.
Who are you?
I am youth, and my faith is laughter. And who are you?
I am immortality, and my faith is youth.
Lost, a complete waste of time. Nothing but a rooster shrieking dominion over his garbage.
Life, must I ever smother with mine age? Sagacity, the sudden summer swift, the sweet passing that stirred the falling autumn of my days.
That's it. Soliloquize instead of helping me find the boy.
Oh, your prophetic soul are gone forever. What's this? A branch of newly plucked laurel.
That's it. Poeticize.
Soft. Soft. There is an odor of eternity about us. And here is a leaf for you, friend Francis. Done.